Have you ever been on a sleepover with your girlfriends and you're all sat chilling in bed and one of you, whilst high, turns around to you and goes, "Do you ever wonder what our lives would be like if we were all strippers?" Well, I had this exact moment and I actually became one for the last 6 years. Because it seems like a lot of people want to be strippers, but nobody talks about what it's really like. So I'm here to spill all the tea for you. And today, I'm going to discuss 7 things that I can't enjoy anymore since becoming a stripper. Some of them good and some of them bad. I'll let you decide which one's which. Straight off the bat, number 1, I think it's quite obvious. I can't do casual hookups at all. At all. Because intimacy is so transactional at work. You come in and you dance on endless amounts of men and you're physically close to them. Intimacy is so sold off the cuff to a stranger, and you get this for money, but your body still gets confused as to why are we so physically close to the stranger that we don't know, because your body interprets physical closeness as safety with that specific person. So now I want intimacy to genuinely mean that safety and for my body to, I don't know, feel what it's actually supposed to. We started off quite dark, I'm so sorry. All I'm trying to say is I'm not gonna shag a randomer anymore, basically. It's not that bad. Number 2, let me remind myself, I've got notes. I can't enjoy men playing the victim anymore. I just can't buy into it because so many times hold on. If you saw the debauchery that's going on in my room right now, because I don't have a genuine key light, so I've put some baking paper over my ring light to dim it a little bit to give it that nice soft glow on my skin. And it just fell, basically. I'm a stripper, I'm not a YouTuber. Let me live, period. Where was I? I can't enjoy men playing the victim anymore because when I take a random man for a dance, and sometimes there is a certain spectacle of men who tend to try to touch you without your permission, right? Or usually, depends where you are, but sometimes you let them touch you for money, but depends where you are. Not inside, girl, just outside, just the tatas, just the girlies, you know what I mean? Anyway, and they will try to touch you without your permission or without paying you the amount that you asked for. So obviously, I'm not gonna let you touch me. But some men love to think that if they play the victim, that I'm gonna suddenly change my mind for whatever reason and let them touch me because I feel sorry for them. And you guys aren't even good actors, respectfully. If you are dealing with a man who's playing the victim, yes, you, I see you, I speak to you. If you are dealing with a man who's playing the victim, I have a deal for you. I have a free PDF that's gonna help you not texting him. It's in the description down below. It's called Read This Before You Text Him, because I'm not gonna let you be bothered by a musty, dusty, crusty man. Not on my watch. Thank you. Number 3, let me check. Where was it? There it is. Getting quite warm. Number 3 is the same but opposite. It's when men try to over-compliment me in order to get away with doing things that I wouldn't let them do before. So they will go out of their way and say that I'm the most beautiful human who's ever walked this planet Earth, which, to be honest with you, kind of believable because I think I'm fucking sick. But they will go above and beyond to butter you up because they think that the more they soften you, the more you're gonna let your guard down and like them, and then you're gonna be like, yes, you can touch me if you want. Oh my god, you said I have the fattest ass. Why don't you try it? Touch it for me, see what it feels like. Oh my god! Wow! No, I'm gonna take the compliment. I'm gonna run with it in my head. I'm gonna let my ego get bigger, and then I'm gonna move on anyway. I suggest you do the same too. Don't listen to their compliments. When they over compliment you, it more often than not, it tends to be for a reason that is for their own benefit. It's not for you. So learn to read into that. And if you're dealing with a man who's over complimenting you and manipulating you, read my PDF before you text him. Okay, period. Number 4 is wasting my time. Because the way it works in a strip club is you as a stripper are not getting paid any hourly pay. It's whatever dancers that you give that you get money from, but every club takes their own commission, and how much commission they take depends on the club and where you are, which state, which country, etc. Sometimes on top of the commission that they take, you also have to pay the club every single night on top a certain set fee, and sometimes you also have to tip every fucking motherfucker that's there. But anyway, so they take a lot of your money and you're not hourly. So if you're not good at hustling these men, you're not coming home with any amount of money at all, right? Therefore, I've become really good and quick at noticing when a man is trying to get something out of me without willing to pay me, essentially. And so in my day-to-day life now, if I'm not having fun somewhere, if I'm not enjoying myself, I am leaving. I will not be somewhere for the sake of like grace and like I'm supposed to be here for the company name because like this and that and whatever, it looks good. No, I'm leaving. Like I want to have fun. Like my time is so much more valuable than I actually ever gave it credit for. Start thinking the same. Time is money, and they really didn't lie about that. Are we on number 5? I'm gonna assume we're on number 5. Number 5 is craving validation from men. Now this comes with a disclaimer because I'm not wearing my jewelry. No. Anyway, it comes with a disclaimer because it is so normal to want the validation and sex appeal from the gender that you're attracted to. You want, if you're straight as a woman, you want to walk down the street and for a hot guy to check you out, right? Wait, I want my jewelry. Baddie o'clock, we're back. Tell me how sick these look. Can you hear all the clankles? Yeah, that's a sign of a baddie, if you've ever seen one, period. Anywho, tell me in the comments how much you love my jewelry. Thank you. I would actually really appreciate it, but don't try to get anything out of me with all of your compliments, you know? I'm already giving you my love and affection for free. Anywho, we're on number 5. Yes, craving male validation. Because I get checked out at work all the time, I found a loophole for myself, which I think is kind of like a good thing. Because now when a man checks me out, I tend to get paid for it. So when I go on with my day-to-day life, that's not something that I seek anymore because I get it from work plus money. So I'm like double win, you know what I mean? Number 6, so obvious, so simple. I can't do clubbing. I don't enjoy it anymore. I can't be in a dark room with lights and alcohol-fueled people for any longer. Number 7 is actually the worst one. If you got to the end, congratulations. Now we're about to get dark and spooky. My brain has been rewired for instant dopamine and instant reward in terms of monetary gains and escalating emotional attachments, even if they're not real on my side. And so I can't enjoy a slow burn. I can't enjoy delayed gratification. I mean, I can, but I just need to physically relearn and rewire my brain back to realizing that if things take time, it doesn't mean that they're not working or they're not worthwhile. And that's actually a problem for a lot of the girls in the industry because we're so used to, like I say, getting a lot of money fast. It's not easy money, but it is fast money. I just kind of need to rewire my brain to normal things. We're working on it. It's fine. We're getting there. Listen, we're making this YouTube channel, so I think I'm one step ahead. You can applaud me. Thank you very much. Period. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much. I love you millions. Now you know a few more things about being a stripper that you might not have known before, so that you don't have to do it. Well, you can if you want to. I might just stop you. The money is good. Love you millions. Go watch another video of mine and subscribe to this channel.